morning. Today is September 22nd, and it is the autumn or fall equinox in the northern hemisphere. It's when our days start to get shorter, starts to get darker earlier, starts to get colder. The leaves change colors on the trees and start to fall off. And it's also a great time to check in with yourself, give yourself thanks, see everything that you've accomplished and succeeded thus far in the year. And it's also a time to check in and see what is no longer serving you and release and let go of anything that isn't in your highest good or, like I said, no longer serving you. So without further ado, we will get started. Seated in comfy seat, just legs crossed in front of you. You could take a moment. Bring your hands to your thighs, bring your shoulders up to your ears, roll them down and back. You could bring your eyes to close or have a soft gaze to them. We're going to do a few rounds of Yogi Breaths. On your inhale, breathe in through your nose. Feel your stomach expand like a balloon. In your rib cage and chest. Let it out your mouth. Breathe in through your nose. Out your mouth. We'll do that one more time, breathing in through our nose, feeling our stomach expand, our rib cage, our chest. Let it out your mouth. Bring your hands to heart center. Inhale your prayer hands up to the sky. Exhale, take a twist to your left. Right hand plants to the outside of your left thigh. Left hand comes behind you, long, tall spine as you twist deeper. Inhale your left arm back out and up. Come back through center and bring it to the top right corner of your mat. Keep pulling back your left hip and sit bone. Come back through middle. Walk your hands back up. Switch which leg is in front. Bring your hands back to heart center. Inhale something you need this morning, either on or off your mat. Exhale everything you don't need from this day, this week, this year. This time on your breath in, inhale. Something you want to manifest the rest of this year, rest of 2020, a couple more months. Exhale, twist to your right, let go of everything no longer serving you. Right hand plants behind you, long, tall spine again as you twist deeper. Inhale back through center as your right arm comes out and up, and it comes down to the top left corner of your mat. Keep pulling back your right hip now. Come back through center, start to walk your hands up and make your way to tabletop. Knees underneath hips, palms underneath shoulders, fingertips spread wide, belly button to spine. We're going to do a few cat-cows. On your inhale, drop your belly, squeeze your shoulder blades together, lift your gaze, breathe in. Exhale, round your spine to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale, cat. We'll do this one more time. Inhale to cow. Exhale, cat. Come back to flat back, neutral spine. Inhale your right arm out and up. Exhale, thread your needle. Bring your right ear and cheek and shoulder down to your mat or a block. Grab a block. Bring your temple to your block if that's more comfortable to you. Bring your right hand back down. Switch sides. Inhale your left arm out and up. Exhale, thread your needle. Bring your left ear and cheek, shoulder down to your mat or a block. your left hand back down. Curl your toes under, lift your hips, push back, downward facing dog. Bend one knee at a time, start to pedal out your feet, walk your dog, spread your fingertips wide, rotate your triceps in towards one another. Shake your head yes, shake it no. Come back to stillness, inhale. Exhale, walk your feet in between your hands, catch elbow to elbow for ragdoll. Have as much bend in your knees as you need to. You can stay still or you can move side to side. The crown of your head comes down towards your mat. Release your grip, toe heel your feet back to hip distance. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands come to your shins or thighs, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand all the way up, bring your arms out and up. Gaze goes up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step back to plank. Pause here. You can also come to your knees. Inhale, lift your hips high to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward back to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time. Inhale, come forward to plank. Hold plank. Drop to your knees if you need to. Inhale. Exhale, hinge forward a few inches, lower all the way down. Your Chaturanga. Tops over your feet, flat on your mat. Bring your hands out past your mat. Come to your fingertips. Lift up, wide arm cobra. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Bring your hands back by your rib cage. Push up, tabletop, curl your toes under. Downward facing dog. You can pedal out your feet again. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knees. Step, jump, walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, stand all the way up. Make sure you don't splay your rib cage open. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step back, plank or skip plank. Skip your chaturangas, it's your practice. Inhale. Exhale, go through your chaturangas. If you want to drop to your belly, you can. If you want to do them on your knees, you can. If you want to go halfway down, you can. Heart lifts, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift to your toes, bend your knees, look between your thumbs and step there. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, come up to chair. Set your hips back, tuck your tailbone under. Keep your chest lifted. We're going to take an open arm twist here. Right arm goes back, left arm front. Look over to your right. Then take a gaze at your knees. Make sure they're in line with one another. You might have to pull your left hip back. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands. Step your left foot back. Drop your left knee down. Bring your hands to the top of your right thigh. Sit down in kneeling lunge. You can stay here. You can sweep your arms up to the sky. Relax your shoulders down. Bring your hands back down. Shift your hips back. Runner stretch, half splits, prep. Straighten your right leg. Right foot flexes back towards your face. If you have blocks, blocks are great here. Start to bend your right knee. Lift your left knee off your mat. Spin your left foot flat, 45 degrees. Rise up, warrior one. Both hips are facing the front of your mat. Relax your shoulders down. Inhale. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Gaze goes over your right fingertips. Right knee is bending to the top right corner of your mat. Flip your right palm to the sky. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, come into side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Start to straighten your right leg, reverse triangle. Lift up, hinge at your waist, and come into triangle. Hand could come to your shin, ankle, or mat, or block. Left arm lifts up, gaze goes up to the sky if it's comfortable on your neck. Keep breathing. Stay here, or hop your left foot in a few inches. Grab a block if you need a block, and come to balancing half moon. My balance is pretty off today, and I'm out of camera frame. Come to balancing half moon. Left foot is flexed and active. Bring your left hand down to your mat or block. Square your hips off. Straighten your left leg, left foot flexes back, standing splits. Crown of your head goes down towards your mat. Breathe. From here, you can bring your left foot up to meet your right. Put all of your weight into your right foot. Slowly start to lift up. This is a heavy balancing flow today. And come to tree. We're rooting down, balancing. Today is equal energy for the autumn equinox. Hands can stay at heart center, or you can grow your branches. In tree pose, your left foot will find your inner right thigh or calf, or can stay planted, grounded down on your mat. Inhale. Exhale, bring your left foot down to meet your right. Bring your feet mat distance. Turn your toes out, heels in. Come down to goddess. If you sit on a block and your knees are bothering you, you could come to this. You could also come to butterfly, just sitting down with your feet together. Sit down and keep your chest lifted. Breathe. Bring your hands down to your mat. Slowly lift your hips back up. Toe heel your feet back to hip distance. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand all the way up. Bring your arms out and up. Gaze goes up. Make sure you don't split your rib cage open. Exhale, hands to heart center. Come to mountain pose. Eyes can come to close or soft gaze. Palms face forward. Relax your shoulders down and back. Again, check in with yourself. Come back to that word or phrase you need this morning, either on or off your mat. Come back to what you're thankful for, what you've accomplished so far in 2020 or this year. Seeing it, give yourself thanks. Give anyone else thanks that's helped you. And then finally, releasing anything and everything that is no longer serving you. Planting the seed and intention of good things to come the rest of this year. And with that, inhale your arms out and up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale to chair pose. Set your hips back, tuck your tailbone under, belly button to spine. Keep your chest lifted, arms could come out long. Inhale. Exhale, open arm twist to your left. Left arm peels back, right arm front. Both knees are in line with one another. You might have to pull your right hip back. Inhale. Exhale, back through center. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant your hands. Now step your right foot back. Drop your right knee down. Bring your hands to the top of your left thigh. Stay here. Sweep your arms up, kneeling lunge. Bring your hands back down. Shift your hips back. Hanumanasana or half splits prep. Keep pulling your left hip back. Left foot flexes back towards your face. Again, grab your blocks if you use blocks. Start to bend your left knee, lift your right knee off your mat, spin your right foot flat, rise up, warrior one. Both hips facing the front, relax your shoulders down. Inhale. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Gaze goes over your left fingertips, left knee bending to the top left corner of your mat. Flip your left palm to the sky. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, come into side angle, left forearm, top of your left thigh, right arm up to the sky, over your right ear. Feeling the side body stretch on your right side. On your inhale, reverse your warrior. Start to straighten your left leg, reverse triangle now. Lift up out of it, hinge at your waist and come into triangle. Hand could come to your shin, even your thigh, ankle or block. From here, you could grab your block. Start to hop your right foot in a little. Get your balancing, ground down. Am I in the camera frame? No, I'm not. Lift up, balancing half moon. Play around with it for a little bit. If you fall, just get back up. Just laugh at yourself. Don't take yourself seriously. Have fun with it. From here, bring both hands down to the mat or your block. Square your hips off. Standing splits. The crown of your head comes down towards your mat. It doesn't matter how high your leg goes. You just want your hips to both be down facing your mat and not open. See, when it's open, it's higher. When it's down, it's lower. Put all of your weight into your left foot. Slowly rise up to tree or bring your right foot down. Root back down, get your balance, and then make your way to tree. Right foot comes to your left inner thigh, inner calf, or stays down planted on your mat. Hands could be at heart center. You can grow your branches. Inhale. Exhale, bring your right foot down. Again, feet come out mat distance, toes out, heels in. Goddess, second side, second time. You want to make sure your heels are down on your mat. If you're pretty open and flexible, maybe you want to do more of a strengthening, so then come up a little. So you're using your thigh muscles, outer and inner and top thigh muscles. So it's what you want today. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to your mat. Lift your hips up to the sky. Come back to forward fold. Feet hip distance. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand all the way up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step back, plank. If you need to take a child's pose, take a child's pose. Inhale. Exhale, lower through your chaturanga on your toes or knees. Upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Don't forget, you could pause this. Take a child's pose if you need to. Take 3 deep breaths in and out here. Inhale and exhale. One more time, breathe in and out. Bring your big toes to touch. Inhale, your right leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to left, cross your body. Back to three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, hold it. 3, 2, 1. Step your right foot in between your hands. Rise up, crescent lunge. You're on the ball of your left foot. Stay here, relax your shoulders down. Put all of your weight into your right foot. Start to come forward. Warrior 3. Breathe. or drop your left leg rather back to Crescent Lunge. Bring both hands down to the inside of your right foot, setting up for Lizard. You can stay here. You could bring your forearms down on your mat or block. You can also bring your left knee down. If you need more, you could open your foot to the pinky edge. Sink down and in. Relax. Crown of your head towards your mat. Again, use a block if you need to. Start to walk your hands back up. Keep wiggling your right foot to your left wrist. Come to Pigeon now. Use a block under your right hip if you need to. Inhale as you sit up straight. Exhale, fold forward. Right foot is flexed. Releasing everything you don't need for the rest of this year. Our hips are a place where we store a lot of emotion and tension and stress. Start to walk your hands back up. Make your way back to downward facing dog. You can shake out your right leg. Pedal out your feet again. Bring your big toes to touch. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Step your left foot in between your hands. Rise up, Crescent Lunge. You're on the ball of your right foot. Get your balance, ground down in. Start to put all of your weight into your left foot. Hinge forward. Come into Warrior 3. Slowly drop your right foot back down, back to Crescent Lunge. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to the inside of your left foot, heading up for Lizard on our left. Again, you could drop your right knee down if you want. You come down to your forearms on your mat or block. You come to the pinky edge of your left foot. Start to walk your hands back up. Keep sliding your left foot to your right wrist. Setting up for Pigeon. Left foot is flexed and active. Protect your knees. If you need a block, place it under your left hip. Inhale as you sit up straight. Exhale, start to fold forward. Again, you could use a block. Two fists. Place your forehead on both fists. Scan your body, see if you're clenching and tight anywhere. Relax your jaw. Start to walk your hands back up. Curl your right toes under, push back downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. Come back to stillness. Shake your head yes. Shake it no. Inhale. Exhale, walk your feet to the top of your mat and come down to seated. Place your feet flat on your mat in front of you. Long, tall spine. Come up to your toes. Bring your hands underneath your thighs. Start to lean back. Come to boat. Could be here. Could be here, could be here. Keep breathing. Relax your shoulders down and back. Don't hold your breath. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your feet down, bring your hands behind you, fingertips face forward. Reverse tabletop, lift your hips, seat up to the sky. If it's comfortable on your neck, drop your head back. Lower your seat back down. Bring your legs long. We're going to lower our back all the way down to our mat for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees into your chest, rock side to side. If you have a block, you can grab a block, lift up a little, place it under your low back. Just a more restorative bridge pose. Feel your feet grounding down. Lift up a little just to remove the block. You can also place it on the lowest setting when in your low back. And then hug your knees into your chest and come to legs up the wall. You might have to play around with it a little. If you don't want the block underneath you, you don't have to have it. If you would like to actually use a wall and scoot your seat and hips up against it, that's great too. This is a inversion pose also. So everyone always thinks you have to do handstand or headstand or tripod. This is a great inversion. Bend your knees, bring your feet back down, lift up enough to remove the block. Hug your knees into your chest, grab the outside edges of your feet for a happy baby. Your knees come to the outside of your elbows. You can also use your peace fingers, not like the number 2, on your big toes. Stay still or rock side to side. Make sure your low back is on your mat. You can straighten one leg at a time or both. Hug your knees back into your chest. Bring your arms out to a T. Inhale here. Exhale, drop your knees to your right. Gaze goes to your left. Supine twist. Wringing out your spine, your internal organs. Inhale your knees back through center. Try to use your ab muscles to lift them up. Exhale over to your left. Gaze goes to your right. Again, use your ab muscles. Inhale them back through center. Hug yourself into a tight ball. Inhale, bring your forehead up to your thighs. Thank yourself for making time for yourself this morning. Exhale, release. Shavasana. Legs come long, arms come long, palms up to receive more energy, palms down to get more grounded. Feel your body get heavy on your mat. Space in between your eyebrows softens. Shavasana as long as you need to. Most people like to do 3 to 5 minutes, some like 8 or 10. When you're ready to come out, start to deepen your breath, wiggle your fingers and your toes, roll out your wrists in one direction, then the other. Inhale your arms up long overhead, nice full body stretch, point your toes. Exhale, hug your knees into your chest and make your way up to a comfy seated position, again at the top of your mat. Bring your shoulders up to your ears and roll them down and back. Bring your eyes to close or a soft gaze. Hands come to heart center. Again, one last time, check in with yourself on this autumn and fall equinox. Recognizing everything you've accomplished so far this year. And leaving everything no longer serving you right here on your mat. Bring your hands, prayer hands up to third eye, forehead center. Thank you guys for sharing your practice with me and tuning in. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for practicing with me today. Make sure you subscribe, leave a comment, let me know if you liked this flow. I tried to keep it shorter. Not as many chaturangas, not a power yoga, it's more all levels. I also have a podcast now called Fit, Fun, and Frazzled. It's on iTunes, so you can get it on Apple, it's on Spotify, it's on Anchor, it's on most podcast platforms now. So you can check that out. It has to do with health, wellness, fitness, yoga, and some fun pop culture sprinkled in because I like to keep things light and fun. So yeah, and that's all. I have some other things coming. I hope to have more yoga bar, more cardio bar, and I'm working on my e-course, and I hope to have an e-course out by the end of the year, so stay tuned. Thank you.